Corvette Stingray C8 convertible by Chevrolet. The all-new mid-engine C8 is probably one of the loudest introductions of the 2020 model year, combining supercar performance with a quite reasonable price tag. The convertible version of the Vette is ditching its soft-top roof for the first-ever production retractable hardtop. It is powered by 6 electric motors and retracts in 16 seconds at the speeds up to 30 miles per hour. Luckily, the mechanism at only 77 pounds of weight does not disrupt aerodynamics in any way, providing 400 pounds of downforce at 180 mph and maintains impressive storage capabilities. The Stingray C8 is powered by an all-new LT2 6.2-liter V8 that produces 490 or 495 horsepower with the optional Z51 performance package. Unfortunately for the admirers of the manual, the power is channeled to the rear wheels exclusively via an 8-speed dual-clutch automatic. Jaguar F-Type. The convertible can honestly be called the original version of the F-Type, since it started the history of the model back in 2012. This year, it is being redesigned, featuring a radically different front-end styling, few mechanical changes, and simplified trim and engine ranges. Up front, you will instantly notice the absence of the old horizontal cover on the grille, plus the new LED lighting with signature JDRLs, redesigned bumpers, and new air intakes. The rear LEDs are inspired by the all-electric I-Pace, adopting its Chicane light graphic. The car gets 4 trims. Both base and the first edition get rear-wheel drive and a 2.0-liter turbo 4-cylinder with a max speed of 155 miles per hour. The mid-level all-wheel drive aerodynamic comes with the 3-liter supercharged V6 and the top speed limited to 171 mph, while the R gets the beastly 575 HP 5-liter V8 that ensures 186 mph. The interior of the F-Type does not change much design-wise, but at least gets a 12.3-inch digital cluster. Aston Martin V12 Speedster. This exposed Roadster draws inspiration from the 2013 concept Aston Martin CC100 Speedster. It is powered by the already familiar 700 HP 5.2-liter twin-turbo V12 from the DBS Superleague era. The might is channeled via an 8-speed ZF automatic to the rear wheels via a limited slip differential to provide visceral 186 miles per hour top speed. The unique bodywork is entirely made of carbon fiber, and the cabin is separated by a bar to encapsulate the driver and the passenger, giving a jet fighter feeling on the road. The unique livery for the V12 Speedster was developed in collaboration with Boeing to resemble the F-18 Hornet. It is finished in Skyfall silver, and the interior combines black leather and carpets with the red door pulls. Aston will be producing 88 units of the supercar with the asking price of $1 million each. In many countries though, US included, it will be sold as a track-only model due to the absence of a windshield. Lexus LC500 convertible. Unveiled in Detroit in early 2019, the LC convertible concept has finally debuted in its production guise, and it is going on sale across the globe in summer 2020. The drop top shares its underpinnings with the LC Coupe, but gets a retuned suspension and slightly more rigid chassis setup. From the outside, it looks pretty similar to the concept, keeping the same smooth exterior lines and design elements. The convertible's roof is an electronically operated 4-layer soft top that opens and closes in 15 seconds at speeds under 31 miles per hour. To make sure that you can ride topless all year round, this Lexus gets a specially developed climate control system named the Climate Concierge that automatically manages seat, neck, and steering wheel heating and air conditioning. The underhood business is represented by the 471 HP 5.0-liter V8, a 10-speed direct shift, and a rear-wheel drive, while the hybrid modification has not been announced yet. Bentley Mulliner Bacalar. Owning a Bentley would automatically make you a member of one of the world's most elite clubs. But if you're seeking yet another level of exclusivity, their coach-building Mulliner division would definitely satisfy this craving. The Bacalar is based on the latest generation Continental GT convertible, but draws design inspiration from the EXP100 GT concept. Its muscular stance is provided by 200mm wider rear track, and bespoke 22-inch tri-finish wheels. The interior is completely co-created with the customer, and the new materials available to choose include 5,000-year-old riverwood, British wool, dark bronze, and midnight black titanium. The Bacalar is not about the performance figures, but it still gets an upgraded bi-turbo W12 engine, which makes 659 horsepower and 667 pound-feet of torque, and ensures over 200 miles per hour top speed. Only 12 units of the Grand Tour will be produced, and all of them are already sold out for at least 1.5 million British pounds. Ferrari F8 Spyder. Only several months after the debut of the Tributo Coupe, Ferrari unveiled its open-air version with the retractable hardtop roof. The model is powered by the same 3.9-liter twin-turbo V8 that outputs 720 horses and 568 pound-feet of torque, and is claimed to be Ferrari's most successful mid-rear mounted engine. Being 150 pounds heavier than the Tributo, the Spyder still makes 0 to 60 mph run in under 3 seconds, while its top speed reaches Coupe's 211 mph. These figures should be credited to the improved aerodynamics, including more compact horizontal LED headlights, new side air intakes, and a completely redesigned rear spoiler. Finally, the Spyder will arrive with Ferrari's latest electronic achievements, like the Ferrari Dynamic Enhancer that alters the brake pressure to increase control during cornering, and Ferrari's side-slip control system, which gives the driver more confidence when the car reaches its power limits. VW Touareg Cabriolet. After the Beetle's discontinuation, the unlikely candidate to take the spot of VW's only convertible becomes the subcompact crossover. The Touareg is not shooting for the sporty performance, since the only available engine options are a 1-liter turbo 3-cylinder and a 1.5-liter turbo 4, with 114 and 148 horsepower respectively. There are 2 transmissions, a 6-speed manual or a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic, channeling the power exclusively to the front wheels. The lack of horses is compensated with the stylish looks of a 2-door, with a soft-top roof that deploys in just 9 seconds at the speeds up to 19 miles per hour. The model is sold in 2 trims, Style and R-Line. The former rides on 17 inches, gets available leather interior and ambient lighting, while the latter throws in the mix fog lights, fabric and leatherette sport seats, optional 19-inch wheels, Beats audio system, and an 11.7-inch digital instrument panel. Your opinion matters, so make sure to give us some feedback about the video in the comments below and mention your favorite model once you have explored the entire lineup. Leave a like, and let's get back to it. Porsche 911 Turbo S Cabriolet. This is the new range-topping model in the 8th generation 911 range that is available in the coupe and convertible body styles. The Turbo S arrives with a wider stance, enhanced aerodynamics, all-new engine, and plenty of comfort inside. More power requires more traction and stability, so Porsche widens the front and rear tracks by almost 2 inches, while the adaptive cooling air flaps and the bigger rear wing increase the downforce by 15%. For the first time in the model's history, the 911 Turbo S gets different diameter wheels, 20-inch up front and 21-inch at the rear. All these modifications were destined to squeeze the maximum performance from the new 3.8-liter Boxer engine that delivers 640 ponies and 590 pound-feet of torque. Interestingly, the Cabrio version is just 0.1 seconds slower than the coupe, sprinting to 60 in 2.7 seconds. Lamborghini Aventador SVJ Roadster. Fans are already discussing what Lambo might prepare for us as the replacement for the Aventador, so it becomes easy to overlook the latest additions to the lineup of the iconic model. In 2020, they are represented by 2 limited editions, the 800-unit SVJ Roadster and even more exclusive SVJ 63 Roadster. As it is usual for this model, both are not equipped with a retraction mechanism, and you will actually have to manually install or disassemble the 2-piece carbon fiber hardtop, which will stay in the front when not in use. The Roadsters come powered by the same naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12 engine, linked to a 7-speed single-clutch automatic. They also get monocoque carbon fiber construction, the latest aerodynamic Lamborghini Aventador 2.0 system, and 4 active suspension. The SVJ63 is further distinguished by even more carbon fiber elements, unique livery, and 8 model-specific exterior-interior combinations. Aston Martin Vantage Roadster. The Vantage lineup already includes 2 stunning models, the Coupe and the track-focused AMR, but starting from 2021, it grows by another member, the soft-top Roadster. The car is brought into motion by an AMG-sourced 4-liter turbo V8 that sends 510 horses to the rear wheels. Though, unlike the Coupe, it does not offer a manual gearbox, sticking to an 8-speed automatic. The installation of the electronically operated roof and the required strengthening structures make the Roadster 132 pounds heavier and slow it down by 5 mph to 190 miles per hour of maximum speed. The fabric top operates at 31 mph and opens in 6.7 seconds, scoring the title of the fastest operating convertible roof on any modern car. Plus, thanks to its compact dimensions, the car's rear trunk still offers 7 cubic feet of space even when the roof is hidden inside. Morgan Plus 4. Forget convertible Porsches, Ferraris, and Jaguars of 2020. The undisputed leader in the head turning is the upcoming Morgan Plus 4 Roadster. Despite the familiar design, the newcomer recycles only 3% of the components from the outgoing model, so we're saying farewell to the 84-year-old steel chassis, which is replaced by the CX generation modular bonded aluminum architecture. This Morgan also ditches the naturally aspirated mill from Ford, instead packing a 2.0-liter twin-power turbo inline-4 from BMW, capable of producing 258 HP. There are 2 transmission options, a 6-speed manual and an 8-speed automatic. Notably, the torque is detuned on the former to 258 pound-feet, while the full capability reaches 295. The British automaker remains dedicated to traditional production values, decorating the cabin with hand-trimmed leathers and wood veneers. But the occupants will also enjoy optional heated seats with lumbar adjustments and discrete in-car audio system with Bluetooth.